Based off deep research. It's been said Ayato is a Hydro Claymore user, with his elemental skill being that of a kendo or kenjutsu pose, similar to Raiden Shogun's burst. While his burst is believed to be like a whirlpool or a tropical hurricane. Not exactly, but it's been described to be like Ventus burst and apply hydro, which in my mind would be like a whirlpool or hurricane. So based of all of this, I went ahead and made a guess at what or who Ayato might have been inspired by. Firstly, I'd like to say, I think his combat will be similar to, if not based on, the real-life legend, Sasaki Kojiro. He uses a nodachi katana, which is the Japanese equivalent of a claymore. His most famous move is called the swallow cut, which the name doesn't really have anything to do with suction, at least, not according to Wiki. But based off my memory, it's simply a strike that is very fast, especially for a nodachi. But based off the name, I think it fits Ayato's burst in terms of suction. I guess it's a reach to compare swallowing to. Scratch that. Let's not go there. So back to Kojiro and Ayato. Both have a sort of elegance about them, and in most fictional stories, Kojiro isn't far off from Ayato based of what I imagine him to be like, and if you're familiar with Vagabond, highly recommended by the way. Sasaki. Kojiro is playful and innocent but brutal. There's more to his character, but I don't want to spoil anything, and anything further serves no purpose to this video. Moving past Sasaki Kojiro, it's been said his look is based of a one-piece admiral and black butler, with business attire, but I think that's a loose description of his dress wear. My guess is he's more like a mix bin the samurai warlords of old with a touch of the Japanese imperial uniform, because the admiral aren't really like the imperial officers. Don't quote me. I'm not versed in One Piece, and warning, I'm reaching, this whole video is reaching. The admiral do share a similarity with the cloaks or capes of imperial officers. So I'd expect the gold ropes and such somewhere in Ayato's design. I don't know the exact name, but the picture should be enough. Lastly, I'll just show other characters I think inspired the creation of Kamisato Ayato. But the video's basically over. I tried to recreate what I think Ayato might look like. Not a professional artist, literally did this on my phone and it took like 3 hours. Also, I'm also thinking he's somewhat inspired by Kojiro, because if he's friends with Ito, they already have that contrast similar to Sasaki and Miyamoto. Wild versus Grace. Also, one last thing. The big sword wielding tropes are usually inspired by Kojiro and Musashi.